What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Snapback Oracle here. Y'all already know what the fuck going on. We finna tap in and tap out. Okay, now this message is very specific. This is a message for the divine masculine. Okay, the divine masculine. I can't talk. I can't talk. See, that's how I know this is gonna be a good message. But this is for the collective divine masculine. This could be for specific divine masculine. But this is definitely for masculine. This is not for a feminine energy, okay? So I've been called to give this message out, and we just finna see what it goes. Okay. One thing that I do want to get into is today. I had got a omen, and that omen was Proverbs. Oh, them nails cute. That omen was Proverbs 7:16. Okay, and it says, "My son, keep my words and store my commands within you. Keep my commands and you will live. Guard my teachings as the apple of your eye. Bind them on your fingers. Write them on the tablet of your heart. Say to wisdom, you are my sister, and to insight, you are my relative. They will keep you from the adulterous woman, from the wayward woman with her seductive words. At the window of my house, I looked down through the lattice. I saw among the simple, I noticed among the young men a youth who had no sense. He was going down the street near her corner, walking along in the direction of her house. At twilight, as the day was fading, as the dark of night set in, then out came a woman to meet him, dressed like a prostitute and with crafty intent. She is unruly and defiant. Her feet never stay at home. Now in the street, now in the squares, at every corner she lurks. She took hold of him and kissed him, and with a brazen face she said, "Today I fulfill my vows, and I have food from my fellowship offering at home. So I came out to meet you. I looked for you and have found you. I have covered my bed with colored linens from Egypt. I have perfumed my bed with myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon. Come, let's drink deeply of love till morning. Let's enjoy ourselves with love. My husband is not at home. He has gone on a long journey. He took his purse filled with money and will not be home till full moon." With persuasive words, she led him astray. She seduced him with her smooth talk. All at once he followed her like an ox going to the slaughter, like a deer stepping into a noose, till an arrow pierces his liver, like a bird darting into a snare, like knowing it will cost him his life. Now then, my sons, listen to me. Pay attention to what I say. Do not let your heart turn to her ways or stray into her paths. Many are the victims she has brought down. Her slain are a mighty throng. Her house is a highway to the grave, leading down to the chambers of death. Ashe. All right. And that kind of make me think about my reading that I did yesterday, Deeply in Love. Okay. So, to a certain extent, I'm going to remove my energy from this, but it is something that I want to say at the very end. But I'm going to remove my energy for this reading. I want to deliver this message to the masculine. Here we go. Masculine, I need you to pay attention at this time with King of Clubs and Jack of Hearts. Okay? A lot of y'all have things that y'all need to work on, that y'all need to heal. A lot of y'all have mother issues that's unhealed, that's bothering you, that's keeping you from prospering, that's blocking your view. And in a way, it's like you're portraying yourself because you're not doing, as long as you hold on to something, as long as you hold on to the things that you were meant to work through and release, you're not on your aligned path. You're not living at your highest level. You're not aligned with the most high. A lot of y'all could have treacherous women that surround y'all at this time. And it's because it's certain aspects of yourself that you have not released. It's certain ways, it's certain behaviors that you have to dead it. You have to dead it. It's certain emotions. Okay, a lot of y'all are not able to truly hear from your higher self at this time. A lot of y'all are not able to get, like, y'all intuition is blocked off. Okay? A lot of the masculine collective is blind to who they truly are and what they're capable of becoming. Get back. A lot of masculine, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm talking to my puppy. She like to try to come and chew on my walls, and I can't do that. But anywho, a lot of y'all have no clue of who you truly are. The masculine collective, y'all are very powerful. And once you tap into your power can shift this entire earth. Your power can shift and break down any system that's set up around you. Even the economy. Once you tap into your power and you know who you are and you know how to protect yourself. Every masculine, you're going to get downloads on ways that you need to be protecting yourself every single day in every season of your life. Some of y'all don't know how to protect yourself and y'all continuously fall victim. Y'all fall victim to bullshit. Y'all fall victim to low vibrational women. Y'all fall victim to low vibrational partnerships. And when I say partnerships, I'm talking about homeboys, my partner. My partner. You gotta understand, when you partnering up with a nigga, when you partner, man, you have to understand that it's an energy exchange. The same way it's an energy exchange between you and your woman. You know, but it's different. It's levels to the shit. But when you partnering up with anybody that's around you, it's a sacred energy exchange. So you have to really start analyzing the men that's around you. It's a masculine that got that have a that's been eating, chipping away, chipping away at your energy, chipping away at your essence. You could be feeling drained for no reason. You could have a partner that call you all day long. That's not healthy. This is another man that do not know himself. This is another man that's battling with his sexuality in the shadows. In the shadows. Divine masculine, you gotta call your power back. You gotta get back on your journey. You gotta get back on your path. Okay? And if you've never, I'm picking up on a lot of divine masculines that has never even been on a path with authority here. It's like you have to call down your higher self. A lot of y'all need to call on y'all higher self at this time. It's healing that needs to take place. It's healing that you've been avoiding for eons. You could do a little bit at a time, but then it's like it seemed like you go into some type of remission. You regress, you digress, you get off track. You're not doing enough. Third eye chakra. You're not doing enough. And a lot of y'all need to clean y'all crown chakra energy. Let me tell you something. Spirit is telling me to share this. Some of y'all need to take a lemon, cut that lemon in half, get some sea salt, put some sea salt on top of that lemon, put some peppermint, okay? If you have peppermint herb, you can get it from the grocery store. You can go get some peppermint tea and open up the tea packet and pour the herb, the tea that's in the tea sachet, pour the herb on top of the lemon and sea salt. And some of y'all just need to scrub your head. When you get in the shower and you wash your hair, you need to just scrub your head, your whole head with that lemon all around it, all around the cranium. Scrub your head with it. Some of y'all need to do that for 3 nights in a row. And some of y'all really, truly need to take a spiritual bath. When the last time you bathed? When the last time you sat in the water and soaked and allow your muscles to decompress. It's a lot of pent up tension in your muscles that's blocking you as well. It's blocking your aura. It's blocking those high vibrational light codes from it's blocking you from receiving those high vibrational light codes is what I'm saying. Because right now it's time for some of y'all to ascend. You've already descended enough. You've already accepted the bare minimum. You've already been at your lowest. Now it's time to live at your in your greatest era, at your highest level. The gods, your ancestors, your spirit guides, the elemental beings, the God, the end all be all, the one and only God. See, we are all just co-creators because God breathed his power into us. So you have the power to create the same way God does. They said he made us in his likeness, in his image. So in your own right, you are God. But a lot of divine masculine is neglecting the path. You neglecting it because you're afraid of yourself. You're afraid of real change. You're afraid of how people will perceive you. But now it's time to understand your truth. What is your truth? And it's time for you to live in that. It's time for you to evolve on all levels. Divine masculine. Okay? It's time for you to evolve. Some of y'all need to take this next 6 months to a year of just cleansing your aura, cleansing your energy, treating your body, getting healthy. It's more than just working out and going to the gym. It's more than that. It's what you put in your body, it's what you allow around your body. Some of y'all need to cleanse y'all aura. Some of y'all masculine energies need to invest in some therapy. You need to release some pent up emotions that you've been holding on to. That it's time to release. It's time to let go. It's time to get in touch. You know, we all, whether you're a female or a male, we all have divine masculine energy and divine feminine energy. We all have it. It takes two to become one. So it's within us all. Some of the masculine energy, you need to master your feminine energy. You need to master your yin and yang energy. You need to master your energy in totality. It's an off balance. It's an off balance. And see, that's why a lot of men get stuck and they just turn into straight hoes. They just turn into straight bitches. They turn into their grandmas, their mamas, and their sisters and shit like that. Because they neglecting the path. You cannot neglect your path. You cannot neglect this. And you will have to face many challenges. And all of these challenges is to put you back on your path. So you might as well just stay on the path and stop straying away. Because if you stray away, then you're going to have to go through many challenges. Heartbreak, heartache, setbacks, communication here. You have somebody on the other side that's trying to connect with you. Somebody have a great, great grandfather. Somebody have a grandmother with discernment. Utilize your discernment at this time. Somebody could have somebody around them that's trying to set them up. Root chakra, alchemy. Somebody could have a woman around them that was sent into your life to help you ascend. And you could feel like this woman is trying to change you. She trying to change me. She trying to da 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 da. This woman is an angel. This woman was sent. This is a goddess. This woman was sent to help you. Don't neglect this woman. If you by you neglecting this woman, in a way, it's like you going against God because God sent this woman specifically to you so that you can be able to ascend, so that you can become the best version of yourself. Now I'm not saying this is your partner, this is your wife, this is your end all be all. I don't know, okay? But your heart will know. So I'm not gonna tell you that, but I am telling you that it's a woman that's around you that was sent to help you see yourself and get back to who you truly are. It's a woman that could see your higher self. And you've been so blind, judgment been so cloudy, discernment off, that you have not been able to even connect to your higher self or see your higher self. Most masculine, the only time they can get there is if they on some type of drug. Divine masculine in reverse. Most masculine, the only how they can get there to really see themselves is on if they're on some type of drug. And you should be there naturally. You should have a natural high off life. You shouldn't have to be under a drug induced coma to feel yourself, to really feel your emotions, your thoughts, your perception. It's a divine feminine here that's here to help you, that was sent into your life as a guide. Not only is this woman is a goddess, but she's a guide. She's going to open many portals, many doors for you. In other words, like I say, in other words, many opportunities that will help you transcend past where you have been. A lot of masculine has been stuck, and it could feel like your life is going in circles or like you running in place. That's because your focus is off. You're not focused on what you're supposed to be focused on in the now, in this season, this time, this era, this life. You got to get in alignment. Some masculine could have chose the wrong partner because you really didn't know how to choose. You didn't have a positive male figure around your role model to show you how to choose the woman for your life. But with communication here, that's what Spirit is trying to show you. That's what Spirit is trying to tell you. Spirit has sent you a woman that you can be safe with, that you could trust. But you have to trust the connection. And if you unhealed, if you holding on to old bullshit that has happened to you in the past, if you holding on to mommy issues, daddy issues, baby mama drama, you're going to continue to run in place. And you're going to push this woman that was divinely sent into your life away. You're going to push her away. And guess what? The God's is going to give her somebody else that's able to receive her. So I'm going to need you to get into your divine masculine energy and become who you need to be with Tantric Journey, Cosmic Flower, Divine Masculine. And if this woman have not came yet, she's on the way. She had to be prepared for you. She had to be able to receive. But are you willing to give? Because the masculine energy are givers. They plant, you plant your seed into a womb. And a woman nurture that seed. So true divine masculine energy is an energy that's willing to give. But in order for you to be willing to give, you have to understand what you give into or what to give into. You have to understand that. Is it going to receive you, and is it going to pour nurture you and pour back into you? Is it going to multiply what you have given? And see, a lot of y'all don't understand that concept right there. You in your lower chakra, you in your lower nature. So you constantly chase these low vibrational Jezebel, Delilah spirited women. And you get tricked out of your spot every time. Because you went into that situation with the wrong intent in the first place. So guess what? You got back what you put in. You went into that situation with only hopes of taking the woman down, even if she did have a spirit of Jezebel on her. And then you block your own growth. With Miracle Hill, you block your own blessings by doing this. So get your mind right. With Change Her, get your motherfucking mind right. With Perception. And it's time for you, now that you know better, it's time for you to stop falling short of glory. Some of y'all, it's time for a career change. It's time for y'all to do something different. It's time for y'all to start y'all businesses. It's time to get your finances in order if it's not already together. And if it is, it's time for you to put your finances into the right motherfucking investments, into the right hands. Everything that you put in should be coming back to you with 333 energy here. We got 3, 33, and 12. It's time to ascend, Divine Masculine. It's time to ascend because the guys want to gift you heaven on earth. The guys want to gift you a lot. Some of y'all don't even know that you come from the King Solomon bloodline. You come from the King David bloodline. You come from the Jesus Christ bloodline. You come from the Thoth bloodline. Some of y'all don't even know that because you haven't tapped into your record. You need to tap into your record. You need to track your record. You need to get back to your roots. You need to figure out who your people is. You need to get a grand understanding of who your mom and your dad's side, your bloodline. You need to get an understanding. Some of y'all are some very powerful masculine. And y'all were sent here. Some of y'all are chosen to shift this motherfucking planet. And see, you understand how every masculine man that really get into it, it's like they try to they try to annihilate them. So some of y'all need to watch out because guess what? Them bots is coming. Them destroyer, that destructive spirit, that destructive woman is coming. That destructive homeboy, destructive partner is coming. So like I said in the beginning, you have to know the ways that you are being told to protect yourself. Always listen to your motherfucking intuition. Always listen to your motherfucking first mind. Your first mind is who you really is. Your first mind is your protection. Your first mind is your ancestors. Telling you, oh no, don't go there. Oh, don't do that. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Man, nah, fuck that hoe tonight. Okay, now. Nah, I ain't going over there. I ain't fucking with it. I'm not going out. I'm not doing that. I'm not finna drive down that road. I'ma go this way. I ain't gonna go to the store. I'ma just, maybe I'll just place an order today. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I ain't gonna stand over there. I'ma stand over here. Move. Some of y'all need to tap in. Tap in. It's a few divine masculine here that is tapped in. But I'm being told to tell some of y'all to tap into yourself and to balance your energy, to master your energy. As much as you take in, especially if you over here in the United States with consciousness and integration, as much as you motherfucking take in, you supposed to be releasing as well. Okay? Think about the flow of money. You get it? You get a whole lot of it, you spend a whole lot of it, you get a whole lot of it, you spend a, you know what I'm saying? It's a flow. And that's the same way it's supposed to be with your energy. It's supposed to be a natural flow. A natural flow. With synergy here, it says the frequency of synergy supports our allowance and acceptance of not so obvious, never seen before combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so that new yet exciting co creations can give birth to a new reality. It's time for some masculines here to begin co creating your own reality, creating your own world. Some of y'all got it. Some of y'all, just now waking up, and I'm just here to send you a confirmation on whatever you've been thinking, on whatever you've been feeling. I'm not here to tell you do this, do that, do this. No, I'm just here to share with you how powerful you are and how much you mean to this world. And that you're here to do great, awesome, and amazing things. You're here to co create. You're here to procreate. You're here to recreate. Okay? The Lord breathed his power unto you. Ace of Pentacles. Some of y'all are this close. Y'all so close to either quantum leaping into an entire new reality or to getting everything that you could have ever imagined. And some. But I'm hearing it's just one thing. It's one thing you forgot to do. And that's be true with you. Tap into your emotions. It's time to release some emotions. Your intuition is aligned with the Most High. That's where you should be at with it. Your natural instinct should be the voice of the Lord. And you should not fear that. God has your back. You should not fear that. Some of y'all fear your own power. Some of y'all hold on to shit that you was supposed to been let go. It happened and it was meant to happen. It needed to happen. With green here and purple, some of y'all are royalty. Some of y'all are wealthy. Some of y'all need to renew your heart, cleanse your heart, and renew your mind. Is that Psalms 51:10? Cleanse your heart and renew your mind. Some of y'all are royalty. All of y'all are really royalty. With 333 energy here, 444, divine masculine energy. You could have a life path number of 3, the bigger end. NBA Youngboy. I was just watching his interview with Marco. Don't focus on life. It said, don't focus on life current circumstances. There's greater salvation. Yahweh will make a way for you. Some of y'all could have been feeling down. Could have been feeling like, you're just down and out. You're overthinking. You didn't really have no money. Some of y'all money could be funny. So forth and so on. Some of y'all need to tap into with y'all angels. You got to get spiritual. It's time to go into deep reflection at this time. It's time to go into a deep reflection. Okay? The energy of reflection supports your growth with the insights that we get from the contemplations of self and others. You could have been contemplating doing something for a very long time, and that's why I picked up on that some of y'all need to start that business. And it's a woman, it's a divine woman that's high priestess here. It's a woman that was sent to help you build this business. It's a woman that was sent to help you build an empire, a divine feminine energy. And it's a divine, it's no, I'm sorry. It's a divine, yeah, because if we think about it, it's all divine. Whether it's low vibrational or high vibrational, it's all divine. It all is. But it's a divine feminine energy that was sent to help you build an empire, a dynasty. And then there's a feminine, a female energy, a low vibrational energy that was sent to help you destroy it. And I'm sorry, not was, that sent to help you destroy it. But some of them are being sent before you even begin to build. This is to block you. This is to block your path, to block your view, to block your wealth, to keep your heart chakra blocked off. The only way you're going to ascend and make it to heaven is if your heart is open. Having that Christ conscious, Jesus' heart had to be open to get crucified, to die for our sins, so that we can be forgiven. Some of y'all need to meditate. Some of y'all need to get into some nature. Some of y'all need to work out. So, the gym is cool and all. It's okay to be in the gym. But some of y'all need to go like hiking, get into some nature, emotionless. Now is not the time to be emotionless. Now's the time for you to feel everything. But it definitely is an energy here that you need to be emotionless for, that you need to have no emotions for. You need to feel those emotions. Let them play out. It take about 3 minutes for an emotion to fully run its course. So don't try to block it out. Don't try to suppress it by going to go smoke, smoke a cigarette, smoke a black, smoke some weed, smoke some crack, whatever. I don't know what the fuck y'all smoke. Pop some bottles. Done Julio at the Fulio. No. Feel it. Then ask yourself, why the fuck did that make me feel that way? And then what the fuck do I need to shift in my energy to not ever feel that way about that thing that made me feel that way? What is it about me that I need to change? Some of y'all need to tap into your higher self to understand yourself better. Get purchase you some books about the higher self. Purchase you some books about the divine masculine. Tap into some other divine masculine individuals like 19 Keys, the Prince of Africa, Billy Carson, um, Dr. Malachi Z. York, Rashad Jamal, um, it's another one I was thinking about. It's on the tip of my tongue. It must not be meant for me to say him, but I'm not saying, still a whole nigga swag, but it's some good things that you could take from those men. Bobby Hemmett. It's some good attributes that you can take from those men that's tapped into the spiritual. They tapped into the spiritual realm. It's another one. He ain't as known, but bro is highly in tune, and that's Dolo the Pilot Man. When I first had my spiritual awakening as a woman, I would listen to a lot of shit because he definitely knows something. But the thing about it is, Obatala, beautiful, brilliant, and bold. The thing about it is, you don't want to get lost. You got to have a balance with that too. When you have your spiritual awakening and shit, you don't want to get lost in the spirit realm. Because we are physical beings. We are living a human experience. So you want to create balance. Even when you're awakening and you're going through the dark night of the soul and you're having you don't want to allow it to take you into a spiritual psychosis. Everything should be done to moderation. Everything. Don't overdo it. But obtain the knowledge that needs to be obtained. Obatala is very important. Somebody needs to be tapping into Obatala, the Orisha Obatala. It means God. You could have been a crash out, a retired crash out. You could have been crazy over a woman that did not want you back. But God has granted you grace and internal peace. This card never come out. God has granted you grace and internal peace. Or at least that's what he wants to give you. He's giving you the grace. So you need peace. You need to meditate. You need time for reflection. Look, learn how to be still in this season. Some of the masculine need to be still so that you can hear clearly. Cleanse your energy, cleanse your aura. Specifically for this collective that I'm picking up on, yes, you need to get all your chakras balanced and aligned, but specifically the heart and the crown chakra. For all that you do flows through your heart. All that you do in this life comes from the heart. That's why I say it ain't no way to get into heaven until your heart is open. Your heart got to be open to go into the heaven that you're supposed to be in. So some of y'all need to tap in. Look, there is no abundance aligned with fear, hate, or jealousy. Some of the masculine collective hate themselves. Why? Because you don't know yourself. Why? Because this society has taught us to hate ourselves. This society wanted us to praise a white tee with blue eyes when that's not you. And if it is you, that's not your true form. At this time, you're being called to understand your true form, your true purpose, your true essence. And it's hard to get there if you're not aligned, if you filled with fear, with hatred, with jealousy. And those things play out on so many different levels. It lowers your vibration. It creates blockages and stagnation. It's time for a lot of masculines to expand their territory, whatever that may mean. It's time for you to expand your territory. It's time for you to expand your consciousness. It's time for you to evolve. Friday is very significant. So it could be payday. I don't know. To be aware is to be alive. This could be an Aries here, a Aries, a Cancer, a Pisces, somewhere in your chart. Aries, Cancer, Pisces. To be aware is to be alive. Some of y'all got motherfucking me different creatures and shit around you and you're not even aware because they coming at you with a smile. Or they making you feel good. You got to stop living out of your lower nature, masculine. I know it feel good to get that ego stroked every now and then. We are our ego. I know it feels good. But sometimes you got to know when to put the ego to a side. That's a part of having balance. As long as we here on this earth, we'll always have our ego. Our ego is here to protect us. But in this time, in this season, it's called for you to put your ego to a side so that you can hear your true self. Because sometimes that ego could be your own worst enemy. It could be a monster with Crash out here. I was listening to Top. I mean, I said Top. That's crazy. That's crazy. NBA young boy. And he he was saying that his interview with Funny Marco, and Funny Marco asked him, so like who is NBA young boy and Top the same person? And he was like, no. And he said, well, who is Kentrell? He was like, Kentrell is who talking to you now. He was like, they two, he was basically saying NBA Youngboy and Top is two very different people. You know? Kind of how P. Diddy have P. Diddy, and then he have Puff Daddy, and then he have Sean Diddy Combs. Like, it's a duality. It's a duality within you. It's time for you to understand your duality, masculine, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's why one side of us look different. That's why, one eye may be a little bigger or a little smaller than the other. One arm may be longer than the other. You know what I'm talking about? One ball may be bigger than the other because it's a duality within you. And you got to understand that. You have to understand that. That you are a direct representation of masculine and feminine energy. So analyze yourself with raw sun god, spiritual enlightenment and alignment, enhance personal power and strength, abundance, prosperity, joy. Connect with your divine spiritual energy and follow intuition. Solar plexus, great luck, gratitude, clean, renewed aura and features. Clear negative energy from mind, body, and soul. Connect with ancient and ancestor soul family. Ashe. Great health, consistency, lose weight, and diet. Rid body of mental illness. Some of y'all need to detox. Okay? Y'all need to detox. Some of y'all are descendants of Ra, of the sun god. Some of y'all are sons of the sun god. But you've been misled to believe something other than that. And that's why it could feel like you're lost, you confused, you stagnant, you angry. Because it's deeper than just anger. It's deeper than just what's going on a surface level. Your soul is fiending for something deeper, for something higher, for something more purposeful, something more meaningful. So where you at with it? And what you gonna do? What is your next step moving forward? Where do you begin? Where do you start? What do you realize about yourself? What do you hate about yourself? What do you love about yourself? What do you care about for real? What's real to you? What does real even mean to you? How would you live if you had no body, but you was just spirit and soul and energy? Somebody need to do some breath work. Your nervous system could be off, masculine. A lot of masculine, your nervous system. Your nerves bad. Sacral chakra. Your creativity is blocked. It's time for you to be happy, and it's time for you to be confident in who you are. You made it this far, it's for a reason. Any masculine, any feminine could have, been. But I'm just saying, because I really feel like this reading is for the melanated man. Could have been shot down in the streets, drugged, whatever. Think about how they've always done the black man. Humiliate the black man. Butt break. Think about the forces and the entities that you fighting against, because you are a warrior. And your temple needs to be able to stand while you at war. This life here is war. What's life without war? This is the art of war. You are a piece of art in the war. So can you stand the test of time? Can you stand the test of time? You need to have your armor on. It's a masculine here that allowed a destructive force to deteriorate his armor, whether that came in the form of a person, a place, or a thing, a woman, a man, what you putting in your body, food, drugs, where you located, you too attached to the hood, you too attached to the streets, you too attached to where you at, you too attached to the job, you too attached to the cars, to materialistic things, you too attached to the motherfucking jewelry, to the chains, to the watches. Who are you? And what are you really here to do? 799 is significant. 777. 5795. Very significant. 7, 9, and 5. Somebody could have a life path number of 7, 9, 5, or 3. So somebody need to study what their life path number is, their natal chart. It may seem like you have the short hand, but at the end you always get your way. When you're chosen, you may always be blessed last. Divine blessings take time. It may seem like you have the short hand, but at the end, you always get your way. When you're chosen, you may always be blessed last. Divine blessings take time. Your blessings is en route to you. But learn some from that feminine energy. Well, a new opening is near. Learn some from that feminine energy. You got to be open to receive that as well. A new opening is here though. So stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Okay? It's time for a lot of you guys to ascend. It's time for you to study your who you are, your chart, your life path number, your ancestors, your bloodline. Getting in touch with your angel. Somebody got an angel around them. Angel Anil. Look up angel number 37. Look up angel number 37. Somebody need to cleanse. All right. On my website, you can get you a spiritual bath. Some of y'all need to sit and soak 3 days in a row for at least about 6 months straight. At least 3 days out of each month. Some of y'all need to sit and soak. Some of y'all need to cleanse y'all head. Some of y'all need to wrap y'all head. And I gave you one tip, but your ancestors are supposed to tell you what you need to do, okay? But some of y'all need to take that lemon. You need to put that sea salt. Cut that lemon in half. Put some sea salt on top of it. And put some peppermint. Peppermint herb. And you could say Psalms 91 over, speak it. Psalms 91, any Psalms, really. Any Psalms is for protection. Psalms 91, Psalms 72, Psalms 85, Psalms 119, speak it and mean it from the bottom of your heart, from the depths of your soul. Mean what you saying. And when you get in that shower, cleanse the top of your head. Cleanse it. Let that sea salt marinate in that scalp. Them herbs, them peppermint marinate in that scalp. Cleanse it real good. Scrub it. Scrub it. Scrub yourself. And just think about everything you want to release. Every emotion, thought, all the weight uplifting. And then when you get out, you put your do-rag on, your silk do-rag on. You could put you some anointing oil, some oil, anything you grease your hair with. Pray over that too. A lot of y'all use olive oil grease or coconut type of coconut oil grease. Pray over that too. Put that on and put your do-rag on and get you some rest. You've been called. Some of y'all have been called. Some of y'all have been warned. Take it where it resonates. Because best believe the devil is after y'all. And guess what? The devil is a part of you. So if you're going to get your devil in check, you're going to get your demons in check, your ego in check. You rule over it all, over every aspect, over the entire duality of yourself. You rule over it. You have full dominion, willpower to direct your path. So what path you on? You on the right path or you done went left? You done went left when you was supposed to go right. You done went right and everybody went left. You decide. It's all in your mind. It's mind over matter, baby. So yeah, that's all I got for you right now. God bless you. Take care of yourself. And we snap back every day, all day.